Hey Commanders fans, listen up because we have some very important information coming your way, and you need to know everything. Here on the channel, you'll find all the news about our team, with breaking news and everything a true Commanders fan needs to know. So first of all, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because here you get everything firsthand and are never out of date. Oh, and leave your like right now to strengthen this incredible community and show that the Commanders fans are always present. Without further ado, hold on tight, because today's news is unmissable. Now, let's get straight to the point.
Rumors indicate that the Washington Commanders are looking to sign a new running back for next season, and the situation at that position remains one of the biggest uncertainties within the roster. The uncertainty became even more evident last Tuesday when the team's new offensive coordinator, David Blau, gave his first press conference since being announced in the position. During the conversation with journalists, Blau was directly questioned about the performance and planning of the running game for 2026. In his response, the coach made it clear that Bill Krosky-Merritt will not be the only option in the backfield, signaling that the franchise intends to add more talent and depth to the sector before the start of the season. In this scenario, one name that emerges as a strong candidate is Bree Hall. If Washington does decide to reinforce the position, the running back appears as an extremely logical choice. When healthy, Hall has proven capable of handling a high workload while still producing explosive plays. His style combines physical strength, excellent field vision, and the ability to gain yards even when space is limited. Beyond his impact on the running game, Hall also offers a significant contribution to the passing game, something that could significantly increase the Commanders' offensive versatility. He is a complete running back, capable of staying on the field in different situations without revealing to the opponent which play will be called, a characteristic that the team has lacked at various recent times. Therefore, the potential arrival of Bree Hall would not only represent another piece for the roster rotation, but also the possibility of establishing a reliable and dynamic option to lead Washington's running game, bringing balance to the offense and relieving pressure on the quarterback.
Travis Etienne Jr. could offer the Washington Commanders a completely different identity in the running game, something the team clearly lacked throughout last season. Known for his explosiveness in open field and ability to turn short passes into significant gains, the running back would add immediate dynamism to the offense. This ability to produce yards after the catch would not only increase the efficiency of quick plays, but it would also force opposing defenses to respect the short game more, creating new opportunities for the rest of the offense. Although Etienne isn't a traditional power runner, that's not the central point of his style. His true value lies in his speed, refined court vision, and ability to attack the sidelines aggressively and precisely. In an offensive system well suited to his profile, he would not only run, but also help stretch the field horizontally, opening up gaps for the passing game and making life easier for the quarterback. This type of versatility is extremely valuable in the modern NFL, where running backs capable of contributing as receivers have become key players. Even though he fits Washington's needs well, a potential departure of Etienne from the Jacksonville Jaguars doesn't seem simple. The strong connection he's built since college with quarterback Trevor Lawrence weighs heavily, both on and off the field. This proven chemistry is an important factor for the continuity of the offensive project in Jacksonville, which makes any negotiation involving the player complex and, at the very least, uncertain at this time.
Kenneth Walker III. The potential arrival of Kenneth Walker III to the Washington Commanders would be seen as a bold move and also fraught with risks. The Seattle Seahawks running back is experiencing the best moment of his career after a historic season, crowned with the Super Bowl victory and even more impressively with the MVP award of the big game. This type of performance not only elevates the player's status within the league, but also transforms him into a central piece of a franchise that intends to continue fighting for titles in the coming years. Seattle, naturally, has no reason to facilitate any negotiation involving an athlete of this caliber. Seattle, part of the young and talented core that sustains the team's recent success, and winning organizations usually do everything to keep intact the base responsible for the conquests. Players with a direct impact on championship campaigns are rarely released unless an absolutely irresistible offer arises, something that forces the management to rethink its long-term plans. From a financial point of view, the situation also represents a major obstacle for Washington. To convince Walker to leave a competitive, structured, and winning environment like that of the Seahawks, it would be necessary to offer an extremely lucrative contract, possibly among the largest at his position in the NFL. This would require the Commanders not only significant salary cap space, but also a willingness to invest heavily in a single player, which could limit other important moves to rebuild the roster. Considering the high cost, the player's sporting value to Seattle, and the context of a championship franchise that wants to remain at the top, the possibility of Kenneth Walker III wearing a Commanders jersey seems, at this moment, unrealistic. Still, the mere fact that his name is being mentioned shows that Washington may be willing to think big in an attempt to accelerate its return to prominence in the NFL.
Rico Dowel. Rico Dowel appears to be possibly the most practical, balanced, and financially viable alternative among the available names to reinforce the backfield. The running back has built his reputation as a disciplined player who always runs with purpose, protects possession well, and avoids unnecessarily risky plays. This reliable profile is usually highly valued by coaching staffs seeking consistency in the running game. Whenever he has received more extensive opportunities throughout his career, Dowel has demonstrated a real ability to handle a constant workload without a sharp drop in performance. Furthermore, he has shown efficient reading of blocks, good body control in tight spaces, and maturity to execute the game plan without compromising offensive fluidity. These details, although often overlooked in traditional statistics, make a big difference within a running back rotation during a long and physical season like the NFL. Within the Washington Commanders scenario, Dowel wouldn't necessarily arrive with the status of the absolute protagonist of the backfield, but rather as a solid, reliable, and functional piece. His presence could elevate the overall level of the position, allow for greater flexibility in offensive calls, and offer a more balanced division of labor among the running backs, essential for preserving the health of the roster throughout the season. Another point in his favor is the likely affordable cost of the player compared to more high-profile names at the position, an important factor for a franchise that needs to manage its salary cap well while trying to rebuild key areas of the roster. Even with different possibilities being evaluated by management, one thing seems clear. Washington's running game still feels incomplete. It lacks a piece capable of providing immediate stability and contributing consistently week after week. It may not be an urgent need, but it's evident enough to demand strategic attention throughout the offseason. It's difficult to imagine the Commanders entering the next season without some kind of adjustment in this area, whether to increase internal competitiveness,